Hi everyone. Hey everyone, my name is Renee. So glad you are here to join me. I am excited to be here for another video this week. I had trouble kind of making my ideas and thoughts into a more concise and neat talk. So this may come out as a little bit of a jumble, and if you don't mind, I'm holding various crystals. So if you see me kind of fidgeting, I just feel the need to fidget right now. So let's move forward. Okay, so how many of you like control? You want to know what's going on? You want to know where you're going? You want to know how you're going to get there, the ins and outs, you want to know the details, and you're like all over that. And to not have that, and to not have things happening, to not have things working, and you're trying and it's not happening. And it can just really make you feel frustrated and upset and maybe a little bit down, and just sometimes those feelings will show up in your body as headaches or tension or tight muscles, tight, stiff joints. Okay, so let's talk about this. What I'm not going to do is to give you some nice canned bumper sticker slogan or some bullshit like quote that you've seen on social media. I have to admit, I have put a couple of those out there a little while ago. But honestly, I think they can be a little bit vacuous, and they're not getting to the heart and not getting to a level of depth. I think they're just a little bit, ooh, okay, that's nice. But seriously, let's be honest. Many of us like to have control, like to know what's going on, because to be in a place of uncertainty can be a little scary. It can be a little bit painful. So our ego likes to, say, hey, yo, I'm in control. I'm calling the shots here, and I know what's going on, and I got this. And like, even if you don't know what's going on, we're going to act like we do. Because to be present with reality and to admit that, no, we may not have it all figured out. We're not following that prescribed path that we were told to follow, and we don't know what's coming up, is not exactly all that acceptable. What is more accepted is to go through life saying, I got a plan and I'm doing it and I'm doing all these things I'm supposed to do. And then life comes along and it cuts you off at the knees and knocks you on your ass for a couple of years. And these things happen. They do. We all know this. But I'm saying this because I think we all need a reminder that it's okay to not have all the answers. It's okay if your plans take a 180-degree turn or twist, or they fall on their head and they fall apart. Because sometimes when these things happen, yes, it's redirecting us towards something else, even though it hurts like hell at the time, and it's not what we were intending. I had a situation like this happen last week. It was something work-related, and it was very bad news. I had no idea that it was coming. I did not see it. I had no idea that it was on its way, and then boom, there it was. And when I got that news, I held it together because I had to actually go into work and be on, and I just held this calm face, and inside I'm like, And then as soon as I was able to have some privacy and be alone, I just let it out and sobbed. And then as I processed these emotions, it went from shock to anger. And then eventually, getting to a place of acceptance, but also seeing that this situation may have come into my life to redirect me towards something else. Because if it hadn't, I would just keep doing it. And instead, it's sort of like saying, roadblock, Renee, you can't go this way anymore. Now, either something else is going to open up, or you're going to create something to put in its place. But these situations, as we know, are not easy. They're not comfortable. But here's what they do. They bring us to a place of such incredible presence. So to go back to that experience, I could say, I am so uncomfortable right now. I am on the cusp of tremendous life change. And when we are in these situations, they are uncomfortable as fuck. But the cool thing is you are so incredibly alive. It's like when you travel, let's say, I haven't done much traveling, but what little I've done, it's like when you travel, let's say you go to a different country and they're speaking another language and it's different food and everything's different currency, different everything. You are so open. It is so cool. Boom, everything. You're just a sponge soaking up every experience, every sound, every smell, all this new stuff. And it's like that when we go through life and we have one of these like knockdown, face down moments, whether it's a small thing or a really, really colossal big thing. So my encouragement to you is to try to weather those storms gently with yourself, to be, allow yourself to process the feelings, the like denial, shock, maybe shame, anger, sadness, freaking out, all that's going to come up. That's okay. But to also know that we are resourceful, and when we get, into those tight, difficult situations when we're like, oh shit, what am I gonna do? This is where we can just get super creative, super resourceful, and just say, all right, come on, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna invent, create. I'm going to go another direction, and I will ultimately be better off. Ultimately, I will find a new way. I understand that discomfort and the unknowing is not comfortable, but your ego just took a massive hit. Good, yay, all right. Because the more that we kind of bust up that ego a bit, the more like whole you become, the more you live from your heart, the more authentic you become, instead of following this bullshit life course that someone else put on you. Okay, so these ego moments are not fun, I know, but ultimately they are for our good, and we always come out stronger. We always come out better off for them. Okay? So if you're still watching at this point, cool. And I just want to wrap up and say, if you're going through one of these moments, give yourself a big hug. Give yourself a big pat on the back. It isn't easy. Try to treat yourself well. Both treat your body well, because I know it can be easy to just like trash yourself at these kinds of moments, and also to be nice to yourself. Surround yourself with support, whether it's just talking to a good friend, being with your pets, watching a video, but try to be nice to yourself. Try to be loving. Don't take it out on yourself. Like, don't start saying, I'm stupid, I'm bad, I'm horrible. That's not true. Don't go there. Please don't go there. Okay. Questions, comments, you know what to do. Leave them for me in the comment section below. And thank you always for watching. I know you have a choice, and I do appreciate it so, so much. All right. Thanks, everyone.